Hello everyone, I hope you're all well. Welcome back to our manager's journey on FIFA 20. Thanks for coming back to the channel again. As you can see, a bit different today. We've started the episode off straight in looking at scouting updates. These are the ones that we sent out on the first day of the new season, the England and the Scotland ones. Plans for today's episode are we're going to do I think 2 league games and a cup game. Yeah, we got a cup game in there again in the Carabao against Stevenage, which is not going to be a gimme. We struggled against Stevenage last season. The Coventry and Stevenage games are going to be the full games, and this Wickham one is going to be the highlights to finish the episode off. So that's the plans for this episode. Coventry's our first home game. Hopefully it's going to go a lot better than the one against Portsmouth did at the end of the last episode, especially being at home as well. I think we're going to have to probably collect most of our points from home this season. We've arrived at the Coventry game already, so this is the part where I say I will see you guys at kickoff. Okay, so first home game of the season. I am genuinely a bit worried about this one. I've gone with the same first team, as you can see, as the Portsmouth game. But after that game and our first taste of League One, I am a little bit nervous. Not too sure how it's going to go. Obviously I want to win, being at home as well. That could be another little objective of my own, to make sure we get as many points as we can from home this season, because if that Portsmouth game is anything to go by, and that's how the away games look, away games are going to be really tricky this season. That being said, let's just get into the game proper now and see how we get on. We might be on the attack straight away here. What's he given now? He's given offside. I thought he may have given, well, it was in the box. That's not offside if we don't get tripped, but be that as it may, at least it's a good first attack. We might be straight back in again here as well, looking much more positive than the Portsmouth game. If he can get, he tried to get that back to Hardy, but unfortunately it hasn't worked out. We come here again now. We've got the ball on the halfway line. We've played a nice ball through to Morgan there. He's turned it and the defender's dived in. He's lucky that he got the ball. But yeah, that was another opening. We're starting really positive at the moment. We've got it again with Morgan. Kinsella's gone back to Harrison, back to Kinsella again, back to Harrison again. Nice link ups on the edge of the box. Morgan's in here on his left foot. It's 1-0. We have gone 1-0 up. 15 minutes in. That is a great start to the game. We've been really positive. We've caused them a lot of problems already. If the game carries on like this is going to be a good opener for us at home. Nice little ball in there. Hardy's held it up. He's put Morgan in on his favourite left foot. And that guy again. That rocket left foot. I'm hoping we can get quite a few goals out of that this season. Coventry get the game underway again. 1-0 down though. We have barely kicked a ball since taking the lead. Coventry have really stepped it up. It's like that goal's woken them up and they're in again here, and it's 1-0. Just like that. They have had all the ball, they've had all of the play since we scored. They've not really caused us too many problems up until now, but just like that the lead is gone, and this League 1 seems a lot more punishing than League 2. He's just snuck in round the back of our left back there. He didn't even see him coming, and the ball's in the back of the net, and just like that it is 1-0. We might be in again here right on the stroke of half time. Kinsella couldn't finish it though. Tries to get the rebound and the cross back in, but too little too late. A nice opening that. I think the way this league's looking so far, we need to be taking them sort of chances this season. See if we can do anything from the corner here. Kinsella's taking it. Decent ball in, but it's headed clear, and that is probably going to see us through to half time, I would imagine. Yeah, it does, yeah. Even half, I suppose. We started really brightly, but then Coventry come back into it, so 1-1's probably a fair result, because since their goal, up until what you just saw with Kinsella, nothing's really happened. Hopefully we can put that right in the second half. I have made some changes this half, not personnel wise but tactically. We've now got Jackson staying up front, but we've got Lorenzi doing it as well. Plus we've put Hardy, since he's a midfielder, to false 9 to see if that helps us, and that is a great start to the second half. Unlucky not to go 2-1 up there already. We'll see whether this makes any difference or not. We did start the first half brightly, remember. Yeah, but I noticed in the first half a lot of joy we was getting was turning the ball over high like that, exactly like we just did, and getting in behind when we win the ball higher up the pitch. So it made sense to make those changes. We'll see if it does anything to the scoreline and the performance. We are on the attack still here, but again Coventry get it away this time. We've recycled it in the midfield again now with Kinsella. He's played it up to Harrison, but Harrison loses it. And just like that, Coventry could be in. The second half has started really open. I don't know whether I like that or not. They are in here, but this time they've put it wide. We've got the ball back here in our own box pretty much. Nice one-touch football to get it out of the box there. It's swept out to the left to Benning, who's got a bit of room. He's got Hardy going through there, but chooses not to use him. Morgan's through now with a nice ball and a nice first touch. He's picked Hardy out. No, he hasn't. Hardy's left it, and Lorenzi on the back post somehow has put that wide. Hardy, I can only imagine, got a shout there to leave it, and Lorenzi to not hit the target there. That's almost criminal. We should really have been 2-1 up there. We've won the ball back in our own box again here. It's played through the midfield quite quickly again. We've got a nice little 4-on-4 going here. Hardy's through. It's a good ball from Morgan, and surely now it is. It's 2-1. I thought that was going wide for a second. We've had so many chances in this half, and they have all been on the counter, which is not the way that I like to play, but after that first game at Portsmouth, I'll take anything at the moment. We move the ball forward really quickly. Hardy shows a good bit of strength there, and then the composure, he just rolls it past the keeper. It's 2-1, and thankfully we've got the lead back. Let's just hope we can hold on to it this time. We've got the ball on the halfway line here with 9 minutes left to go. We are holding on. If anything, we're looking like we're going to finish the stronger. We've got Hardy through here. He's got a lot of options here. Comes over, and it's 3-1. the guys just come on. I was just about to tell you that we've made some changes. Lavery's on up front, Hardy's dropped into Morgan's position, and Cam Sober's come on for Jackson. And Hardy, I think it was, and Cam Sober linking up to get the third there. Yeah, it is. He just sneaks into the penalty spot, and he's not going to miss from there. So yeah, we're 3-1 up. That should be the points now with how long's left. Good performance today, happy with it. The tactical changes seem to have made a lot of difference. We've got a lot more players up front when we turn the ball over now. So it looks like it's going to be a season where we're either going to get beaten or we're going to beat teams. I don't think the games are going to be close, that's for certain, because it's been really open since those changes. But thankfully we've come off the better at the moment today. We've picked the ball up again here from our own box, and Hardy's just played Lavery clean through, and this guy is not going to miss a one-on-one. No, he's not. He's put it in, and it is 4-1 now. We've literally just opened them up at will, and when Lavery goes through one-on-one, there's hardly ever any doubt. It's a nice calm finish. I think he side foots it into the corner. Keeper no chance, defence wide open. They must have pushed up to try and get back into the game. We've punished them, and it's a nice tidy little finish from Lavery. He's come on and he scores. And we've got Coventry to get the game back underway now with just 2 minutes left. Lavery's pressing for the ball back like it's us that's down. Cam Solver helping him as well. Yeah, since that second goal went in, really, we've had control in what has been an open game. We've turned it over again here now. Could we even nick another one before the end of the game? Lavery's just put it out to Kinsella, out again to Lorenzi, to Hardy. We are going to get another one, and it's going to be Lavery and Hardy combination again. Echoes of last season there for sure. And it is actually unbelievably 5-1 in a game that was a few on chances in the first half. I was hoping completely up in the second, and we've took full advantage, banging 5 in at home. We have a real nice headache at the moment though of who to play up front with Hardy and Lavery, because we were just missing that cutting edge in the first half. But Lavery's come on and he scored both of his chances. That's probably going to take us to the final whistle now, I would imagine. We've gone past the 3 minutes here. There's no point playing on any longer, and that is a nice 5-1 win at home to start our home season off. Well, after that I'm feeling much better about this season now. As you can see, the next game up is the Carabao Cup, and we're against Stevenage. Like I touched on earlier, I'm not expecting, just because we're a league above them now, to have it easy in this one. Stevenage was one of the teams that gave us a bit of trouble last season. We've got a couple of transfer offers here, one for McKeith and 2 million. I don't know too much what to say about that, because that's a lot of money for a club in our position to turn down. I do want to try him at centre back, but 2 million, we could get a little bit more than that for him, but he's 67 rated at 17. I did say we have got a right back coming in as well, but I do think he would be really useful as a centre back. I really don't know what to do about this one. Maybe just leave it till after the next game. I really wasn't expecting an offer for him, especially that much. 2 million, guys, would be massive to us, a club of our size. But you know what? No, we're going to reject it. I want to try him at centre back. He's by far younger than the ones that we've got, so he has got a future. McDonald, I'm not going to accept that one either, just because I'm not even looking for replacements in that area yet. But this one for Adebayo, you all know how I feel about him. I'm definitely going to accept this one, and hopefully he'll be on his way soon. Freeing up a bit more wage budget for us. But now it is time for us to jump into this Stevenage game. Right guys, here we go, it's time to kick off our cup season. I have made rotations for this game, just because of some tired legs and some unhappy players, because obviously we've not played too many games this season. So it's just trying to get everyone in into a happy state. And that's meant we have had to rotate, but it's only for this round. Hopefully we've still got enough to get through. I'm not saying get through easily, because I keep saying we did have trouble with Stevenage last season, and I thought there was going to be an already there. But yeah, we did have trouble with them last season. It's not like we've bumped up to 70 overalls and all that lot for this season. So we're still, in terms of quality, around the same level. So with that in mind, it's still going to be just as tough as it was to play them last season, although I would have thought Lavery would have scored there. So both teams have added an attack in the first 5 minutes. Hopefully the pattern of the game is that we take control like we did in a lot of League 2 games last season, and just even if we edge this one out, that's enough in a cup game. We might be in again here. No, Cam Solver's cross, just go straight to the keeper. Again, a decent start though. This time it's Stevenage who picked the ball up in the midfield, and what a ball that is. That is outrageous. He brought it down nicely as well, and he's running rings around the defence, which is a bit worrying. Newton's got it now, nice little reverse ball, and what a finish that is. What a goal all round. You've got to give it to them. We never got near them at any point in that move. From the nice raking ball out from the midfield. Nice control to bring it down. The left winger took all of our defenders out the game. Nice little reverse ball into the forward here, and look at that for a finish. Just right inside the post, and we find ourselves unfortunately 1-0 down. Which just goes to show, like I said, this is not going to be an easy tie at all. We need to hit back quickly here. Unfortunately we've not managed to do that, and what I was fearing has happened. I'll get on a minute though, because Peterson's in here. It's not 1-0. As soon as he got that on his left foot, finessed it, I thought that was him, but it's gone out far too wide for any chance for that to go back in. That's as close as we've come though, because what I feared has happened. Since they've scored, they've not really tried to attack. They keep the ball for long periods every time they get it, and as you can see here, they just sat right back in, and I suppose why wouldn't they really. But we might be in again here now with Ward. We're not in, but we have got a corner, so hopefully we can do something with this corner. It'd be a great time to score right on half time. We need a good one here from Kinsella. He's whipped that in nicely. We do win the header, but unfortunately bounces off their defender, and hopefully there won't be enough time for them to counter attack here. So they've turned back anyway. They're not looking for a second at this point. That's a good ball up the wing. Djukic has it again. The left back has it now. It's been cut out, but that is half time, and we're 1-0 down and struggling to break them down. We're not struggling in the game. We are having the ball, but we just can't break them down at the moment. Hopefully in the second half that's something we can change. And we're underway again already here in the second half. We kicked off, but already we don't have the ball. Stevenage are just moving it nicely across the midfield. It's out to this Djukic fella again, who has been a bit of a nightmare. He's played it inside. Newton's got it now. Hussin's picked it back up, back to List, the goal scorer. Hussin has it again. Newton might shoot here. We need to close the shot down. It's a good save from the keeper, but positive start from Stevenage, not ourselves. We need to get this clear. Not a great ball in, but the clearance wasn't great either, and it's another good save from the keeper. We've got our youth keeper in today, and he's made 2 big saves there to keep us in the game. Again, corner doesn't beat the first man, but again the clearance is nowhere really. Cuthbert's got it again. James Wilding has it here. Nice little bit of skill. It's gone down the wing. It's not offside. Ball comes in. It's cleared away by McKeith, and that is exactly why I didn't accept that offer. I really do think he'll be a good centre back for us. Can we get away on the counter here now with Norman? He's played it right up the line to Gordon. Lavery's got it. He's tried to play a 1-2 with Peterson, but it doesn't come off. We need to get this equaliser quickly, which has not happened. We really don't have long left now. I've made a change, but we need the ball to go out of play for it to happen. Again, not so much people coming off the bench, but just reorder the midfield around. And also I've gone for a change of tact, because trying to get in quickly just isn't working. So we're moving the ball around nicely here. We've got Lavery in, and that little change of tactic has worked straight away. Not the change of personnel, moving the midfield around, because we needed to wait for the ball to go out for that. But the just slow it down tactic and just try and pass our way in like we was doing last season has done the trick again here. It's not like the most glamorous finish, but it is a finish. It's in the back of the net. It's 1-1. That is all that matters, especially in a cup game. And yeah, we've got a chance to go on and win this now, hopefully. It is that man Lavery that gets us out of trouble again, as Stevenage now get the game back underway. There's just over 10 minutes left, about 10-15 minutes. Hopefully if we stick to what we did to get that goal, just as long as we don't concede here. This is starting to look a bit worrying. It's that bloody Jukic again. Well, this time we do cut the ball at the cross out with Kinsella. But yeah, as long as we keep playing it the way that we did just, that seemed to work really well in League 2. And we don't go rushing it. Maybe, just maybe, we can get the winner in this one. That's a decent ball from Norman to Kinsella there, and Lavery's running through. It's not the best ball for him. Defender stumbled though. Lavery's gone round the slide tackle. Kinsella kept on his run, and it's 2-1 with 5 minutes to go. Hopefully, just hopefully, that means that we're through to the next round. That was a nice-ish counter. It was a bit awkward once Lavery and the defender run into each other. But Lavery carried on persevering, got the ball, got it into Kinsella, who had an open net. We weren't going to miss from there. Nice and composed finish. And that just might be the finish that sends us into the next round of the Carabao Cup. As Stevenage get the game underway again, all we've got to do now is get this ball, keep control of it for the last few minutes, and just see the game out. And that's exactly what we've done. We've won the ball back, we've kept possession. We might be able, with that first touch from Lavery again, to do something here. We don't need to, but it would be nice. Gordon's got it now on the edge of the box. He's played it out to Norman, who's got so much room here. Norman's just popped it back off to Kinsella. We didn't get the next pass off just yet. We have now, though. Ward has it, and he's giving it straight away, but it doesn't matter because that is it, and we are through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Coming from 1-0 down as well. That's the first time we've won after going behind in the game this season. So that's that ticked off, but yeah, nothing else matters. We're through. And that is a nice feeling there to go through. I didn't think it was going to be on the cards when we went 1-0 down, to be honest. But we've managed to pull it back. Yeah, we're through to the next round again. No matter what cup it is, I want to have a decent run in it. I'd like to go at least one round further in both cups than we did last season. Just because that's another show of progression. Hopefully we can win the leasing trophy again. I'd like to do that. We got some scout reports here from the players that I showed you that were on the shortlist. But we're not going to do anything about that until we've got all of the information. So there you can see the cup has been drawn already, and we have a chance to get revenge on Portsmouth, which would be really nice. I don't fancy going out of the cup in the second round. It is a bit worrying, but at least one positive is that it's at home. So hopefully, yeah, we can reverse our fortunes and go through in that. So the next round, the next episode rather, because this one's going to end with highlights of the Wycombe game. We're going to see the Blackpool game. We're going to see the Portsmouth game. and we'll finish off with the highlights of the Peterborough game. So that'll be the plans for the next episode. This one, as far as I'm concerned, for me now, is done. I'm going to leave, obviously, like I said, the highlights of the Wycombe game to finish the episode off. So once again, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.